November 6th, 2021, Saturday. Believe it or not, I'm headed to DoorDash. Wow, whoever would have thought that? Not me, not 4 months ago. I would have said, what? You're doing what? But the streak continues. So yesterday was a weird day, boy. Oh, it was a weird day. But I did make $310. So in the last 6 days that I worked a full day, I made $1,969. Crazy. So today's the 7th day. So tomorrow's video will be like a 7-day, what you could make in 7 full days video. I'm looking forward to making it. It's going to be way over 2,000. Well, I hope. Because my goal today, like every other day, is $300. Now, last Saturday I made $369.70. I hope to repeat that. I am getting out a little bit later today because the last 2 Saturday mornings have been dead, and the last 2 mornings have been dead. Like yesterday, oh my gosh, it was slow in the morning. It was so slow here in St. Louis, and the people were posting on Facebook, at least one person did, how slow it was in his area in St. Louis. So and then somebody else chimed in, yeah, it's slow where I'm at too. And then I chimed in and said, yeah, Chesterfield is incredibly slow. And then another person chimed in and said, yeah, well, dinner rush was busy on Friday. Thanks, Captain Obvious. But I've had some good Fridays, there ain't no doubt, on day shift. I mean, real unbelievable steady days. I mean, and that's what I like. I don't know about you, I like to stay steady all day. But busy's okay too. Slow. It was so slow yesterday that I think it could be been an app issue. You know, I think I made $20. First hour and a half, maybe getting close to 2 hours yesterday. You know, it was that slow. And then lunch rush was incredibly busy. Just boom! You know, I even had a stacked order from Uber Eats. That was the only 2 deliveries I did from Uber Eats. But they both picked up there where all the restaurants are on Chesterfield Airport Road. And they went down to where all the industrial areas down at Airport Road. It was like $15 for like 4 miles. Might have been 3 miles. So like every other Uber Eats delivery I take, it was beautiful. But there was only 1 stacked order all day that I could take. There was another one I should have, maybe could have double after with another one, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, started out incredibly slow, then real busy, lunch rush, ended up making like $75, after only making $20 the first hour and a half, I made $75 the next 2 hours. So, you know, I was at a pretty good clip by 1 o'clock, and then I couldn't find a restaurant. That might be a first. That might be a first where I just could not find a restaurant. I tried to call them twice. It was in that outlet mall, not the one that's real busy, the other one. The GPS took me way off base, took me way over by Top Golf, and it was the address did not mess up there at all. I tried to call them twice. I went straight to voicemail and walked about a mile looking for them, and then just gave up. And one of the reasons I gave up, it went to the other outlet mall at the other end of Chesterfield Airport Road. So that would have been like a mile walk. Not that I don't need to walk, but it was easier to decide. And that kind of started to slow down. For the second day in a row, that's how slow it was, Thursday afternoon, I walked into Global Quesadilla. I delivered a claim to 141, went to Global Quesadilla, left both hands open, and for the second day in a row, just ate lunch and never got an offer. Now, I will say this, the Global Quesadilla lunch was not bad. It was really good. A little pricey, but everything's $15 now. Everything. So, it was pretty good. Way better than Witch Wings. If I had to, I should do a review of all the restaurants in St. Louis. And then Dinner Rush, here's how that went. So it's 4 o'clock, right? In Cheesecake's parking lot, they offer me a $22.50 delivery going 13 miles. And I had made $22.50 in the last 2 hours that day. Not even, I don't even think that close to that. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I took that. Yeah, I took that. It's $1.80 or something. Yeah, I'm taking that. So I did take it. And sure enough, man, on the way back from there, I came back 141. And this is how days have gone for me lately. Now, I didn't have the roll that I've had the last few days. But this is an example of how things have gone for me lately. I get a massive offer, which is at 141 at Woods Mill, right as I was coming back. Maybe a mile out of my way, going right to Justice Post Road, paid $13.75. So that hour between 4 and 5, I made $35. So I jumped all the way from 120 to 155 by 5 on 2 deliveries, and then that led to having 200 in by 7, and then having 275 in by 8:30. So right around 8:30, maybe a little bit later than 8:30, I get a 54th Street 1450 8-mile delivery going to 109, but it's right off 109. It is right between Chesterfield and Manchester. It'll only be a 5-mile ride back. And that's one of the things you got to consider if you're going to consider doing your miles, compromising your miles to money. So I take it, because it's getting late. And I'm getting real close to 300 too. That was going to put me at 290. So then they had a stacked order, 525, pick it up at 54th Street, going on Wild Horse Creek Road, which is, you got to go on Wild Horse Creek Road to get there. So, that's a no-brainer. So that ended up paying $19.75, and I had a choice to make. I was at $2.95. It's $9.30. Do I go on Manchester, start working my way home, taking deliveries on the way, or do I come back to Chesterfield? Now, the night before, I was on at Manchester and Clarkson, and got all these crazy offers back in Chesterfield. So I chose to go back to Chesterfield. And like every other decision like that I make, I got back to Chesterfield and it was just crickets. Nothing. I finally, after like 20 minutes, moved off Chesterfield Airport Road and went up to Cheesecake Factory, and then waited there about 10 minutes and got a really good $14 delivery going to Valley Park, which was only $1.40 a mile, but that's right on my way home. Couldn't be any better. So that's what put me over 310, and I was glad I didn't get any offers in Fenton as I was rolling through there. Actually, I did get one. It was $5 for 15 miles. I did take that one. Yeah, I did take it. So ended up making 310. Wild, weird, slow / crazy busy day. I don't know what to expect today at all. Talking about Facebook, I seen another guy post on Facebook that he made $115 in 3 hours doing those dumb Walmart deliveries. Yeah, I don't think that would happen in Chesterfield. It's too spread out, But congratulations. I'm not against Walmart. I'm not. I didn't like these deals deliveries. They were all $1 a mile. But I'm not. I don't do anything for $1 a mile. I did find 3 of them the day before on Thursday that were $2 a mile, and then I did a grocery load, but I got offered like 50 of them, and maybe because I turned down 46 of them on Thursday, they didn't offer them to me on Friday. Maybe, I don't know. But I think if it's not an app issue, why it's so slow sometimes, it's a driver issue. It's very possible. I've been talking about the big push they have on hiring drivers, that they've hired drivers to do these dumb Walmart deliveries, and some people live on them. Some people's strategy, and they post all about it, is $8 minimum, $1 a mile. There is a really big group of DoorDash drivers who follow that strategy. You'd rather do an $8 8-mile delivery than a $6.25 2-point-something mile delivery? Do what you do. If you're real successful doing that, that's great. There's too many of those in Chesterfield. I don't know. I'd probably drive like 500 miles a day. If I did those. I don't know. I'm not going to try it. There's a lot of things I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try to be a top dasher. No way, no how. I'm not going to try to take every delivery in one day and see how that goes. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do Instacart one day. I'm not going to do that. I'm a horrible shopper. I don't even like, if Walgreens is more than 3 or 4 items, I'm not doing that. But I will do Walgreens deliveries, boy. I've done 4 or 5 in the last 2 days, and they were all pretty easy. You ever notice there's always that one item, though? There's always that one item you can't find. Like there was a candy stuff that wasn't in the candy aisle. It wasn't in the, it was like peanuts with chocolate on it, or something like close to that. So it wasn't in the candy aisle. It wasn't in the peanut aisle. It was in the food aisle. Didn't make any sense. Does that happen to you too? Where there's always that one item that you can't find? It happens to me a lot. I've had some beautiful shopping orders lately. Yesterday I had one that was two 12-packs of Diet Coke and 1 bottle of Captain Morgan rum. You can't get any better than that. You can't. I was out there, and I was out of the store in like 2 minutes. So they're not all bad. Like I said, I have no idea what to expect out of today. I'm getting kind of a later start today. We'll see how that goes. Just because of the last 2 Saturdays, just nothing going on in the morning. And then also the last 2 days, just nothing going on in the morning. I went this way. I'm going 141 today to Chesterfield because gas is $2.95 here at 140. This is usually the way I go home, at 141 and 21. I usually take 55 to go to work, but I noticed gas was $2.95 here last night, so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to use the Get Upside app. Again, if you're not using the Get Upside app, seek psychiatric help. It's just free money. Use it. You can use it at the grocery store. I do normal stuff anyway, right? You can use it at the grocery store. You can even use it at I haven't used it at restaurants. I should look and see what the deal is. If I had any brains, I would. I hope everybody has a good day. You know, I hope to make 300. I'm a little nervous. I'm starting a little later. You know, it's not something I would normally do. But, you know, just not going on in the mornings lately. I'm about ready to pull in new gas. Let's make some money!